Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Novel Nana. I'm Bex. I uploaded a video and had to take it down because something is wrong with my mic, I guess. So I'm having to tape again on the same video that uploaded at 10 a.m., my usual time. Unfortunately, when I went to watch the playback, there is no volume, no voice. It's just silent. So that was like, but anyway, so I'm having to tape again, and my video is going to be a little late getting up today, but I'm trying, guys, and unfortunately, the quality of this video is not going to be great. I'm having to use my old desktop, so it is what it is. But anywho, today I wanted to talk to you about, and I don't usually do this on my channel. I don't think I've ever done a review on my channel. However, I recently, a couple weeks ago, had bought the ebook of Kent Shawn's short story collection. It's called Evil Grows in the Dark. I read this in one sitting. It was only four stories in the short story collection. And I would classify it kind of like horror-ish. It was really, really good. And I just wanted to talk about it today. I did leave a Goodreads, and I hardly ever do that as well. But I did leave a review because I enjoyed it so very much. So without further ado, I'm going to give you my thoughts, my first initial impressions without going into spoilery stuff. Anyway, so I wrote down a few things over here on my board, and they were my first thoughts after reading the collection. So let me go ahead and just read those off for you guys. Okay, so it starts off, the collection starts off with a story called, wow, you can see the, okay. Let me see. Woo! Okay. I think I wrote big enough, or maybe I can see it. It starts off with a story called Lydia. So that's the first story in the collection. Now, the first words that I had written down after reading this story was terrifying. Technological advancement in medicine with sinister intentions. I don't want to give too much away, but this story in particular, I had the pleasure of reading before it was actually published. So I was really happy that I got kind of a first look at it. And I did so love it. Very interesting story, very interesting characters. Just all around, it was so futuristic and just wild. I loved it. I loved it. No spoilers here, guys. I'm going to do my best. The second story in the collection was called Something's Missing. This story, oh my gosh. Okay, so on this one, the words that I wrote down was, this is a disturbing ride-along with gruesomely good horror story elements to it. So I'm not going to give anything away on this one because I think if I go too much into detail, it'll spoil it for you. So I will just say it's a disturbing ride-along. Gruesomely good horror story. Really good, guys. Really good. Then the third story in the collection. Sorry about me saying but I can't edit, guys, so just deal with it. Sorry. But the third one is called Anniversary. Now, Anniversary, I put that it was an intense, gut-punching dialogue, moral mid-ground with justified judgments. I don't want to give too much of that one away, but oh my gosh. I really, really enjoyed this story. I enjoyed all of them. Something's Missing really had me, like, some of the imagery in it, like, haunted me. Like, I thought about it. Those of you, I'm not going to give, like, too much away, but I'll just say 2x4. Okay? So when you read that, you'll know what I mean. Just a picture of that, like, that's like something for nightmares. Okay. But anyway, back to Anniversary. Anniversary was so good. And to anyone who has ever been in a situation similar, when you read the story, you'll know what I mean, the context that I'm speaking of. It's kind of got that like 1-2 punch to it. Um, like you feel what's going on, you know what it's referring to, and by the end there's a twist, and it's like, oh yes. So, but I don't want to give too much away, but I did like this story as well. And then rounding off the collection is a story called Redemption. This story, guys, excellent execution. I loved this story. It built with like suspense, but it had that slow burn. All of his stories really do. Kent Shawn is just such a great writer. I really enjoyed it. The whole collection overall, I wrote down, was fantastically frightening, good horror, mystery with a touch of madness, and scary suspense added in. The characters, they leap off the page. The word choice that he uses, especially his dialogue, it's so gritty and it's just great. The vivid pictures that he paints. I mean, the imagery, guys, it's, you will think about it over and over. Like, so memorable, so good. Anyway, so my final thought was that Kent calls out fear and asks it to play, because all of these stories, literally, you can find something in your brain to attach to these stories. To call out a fear of your own, or play on a fear, an extension of your own fears. And the way that he puts it together and molds a story around that fear and just, exposes it to the world. I love this short story collection. Go over to Goodreads if you want to know more about my thoughts on it. I did give it 5 stars. It was just that good. So anyway, that's all I have for you guys today. Again, this is the second time I am doing this today. So I'm going to hurry and try to get this video up so it won't be too long to process and whatnot. Sorry again about the quality, but it is what it is. So if you do like this sort of video, again, it's the first time I've ever done a review on my channel. If you do like this sort of video, give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think. If you want me to do more of these, maybe I'll try. But I just had to do it on this one because I've never had such a visceral type emotional response to books, especially short stories. But this one just hit me in all the right places. I love a good horror story, so I just had to gush about it. So anyway, you guys go check out Kent Shawn's channel and get over there and see if you can't get a hold of this book. Again, it's a short story collection by Kent Shawn, and the short story collection is called Evil Grows in the Dark. So anywho, that's all I have for you guys today. Hopefully I can get this video uploaded, and maybe it'll only be like an hour late getting up, but it is what it is, like I said. So thanks, guys, for joining me. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you in the next one. So if you like it, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe if you want to, as always. And, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.